Critical messages from Minister Fidan. A ceasefire in Gaza is a must. We said Foreign Minister Hakan Fidan emphasized the urgency of a ceasefire in Gaza in his remarks at the Turkevi. Commenting on the Erdoğan-Trump meeting, Fidan said that they will continue to defend the Palestinian cause on every platform. Foreign Minister Hakan Fidan emphasized the urgency of a ceasefire in Gaza in his remarks at the Turkevi. Fidan made evaluations on President Recep Tayyip Erdoğan's meeting with U.S. President Donald Trump. We said a ceasefire in Gaza is a must, Fidan said. Palestine was the most important agenda of the UN. Our president's bilateral relations went very well. We told U.S. President Trump that a ceasefire in Gaza must be established as soon as possible and humanitarian aid must be delivered to the region. Our priority is to stop the massacre of civilians in Gaza. As Turkey, we will protect our interests. We have strongly defended the Palestinian cause. Minister Fidan stated that President Erdoğan and himself have constantly brought up the Palestinian issue in all their bilateral contacts. We asked for more support for Palestine. Their announcement to recognize the state of Palestine during and just before the General Assembly was an extremely important development. We will continue to defend the just cause of the Palestinians at all times and on every platform. Erdoğan-Trump meeting after his New York program. President Erdoğan's meeting in Washington **** Erdoğan invites Trump to Turkey. Our president invited Mr. Trump to our country for both a bilateral visit and the NATO summit to be held in Ankara next year. During the meeting, an agreement was reached to solve the problems that damage our relations, such as Gaza sanctions. Minister Fidan reminded that an agreement was reached for the purchase of 75 wide-body and 150 narrow-body aircraft by Turkish Airlines, and a long-term supply agreement was reached with the U.S. in the field of energy. Defense and trade agenda. Fidan said the steps that can be taken in the defense industry were evaluated. We will work on concrete projects to advance economic and trade relations in a balanced way and to increase the trade volume to $100 billion. Our aim is to stop the historical oppression. Referring to the discussions on Gaza's self-governance after a possible ceasefire, Fidan said Turkey, with the leadership of our president, is making an incredible contribution to this issue. Our aim is to stop this historical oppression and to prevent the conscience of our citizens from suffering anymore. There is nothing concrete called the Blair Plan regarding the allegations in the press. Fidan said there is nothing concrete called the Blair Plan in front of us. There is a ceasefire and a framework plan for healing the wounds in Gaza, which we are in favor of and to which we are contributing, and which the U.S. can accept. Tony Blair may be given a role in the organization of international aid, but what we are very sensitive about